So as you can probably tell from the surroundings, I am down at Bayswater Fisheries in Essex, and that only means two things. I'm zig fishing and we've got a product launch for you, so we'll get straight into it. Now spring has well and truly sprung. As you can see, we've got glorious sunshine, the bugs are out, the fish are around, cruising up, lapping up that heat. So now's the perfect opportunity for Atomic to release a couple of products into the Zig range that will 100% put some more fish on the bank for you. So without further ado, I'm going to make Brad a cup of tea and then we'll jump straight into it. So as I touched on earlier, now is the perfect time for your zig fishing. Spring is in full swing. There is untold amounts of bugs floating around on the surface in the layers, and the fish are just lapping them up. So that leads me nicely on to a few products that we've been working on in the background for the last year and a half that I'm pleased to say are going to be available as of now. So as you're watching this, you can go on the website and get them, and they're making their way out to the suppliers as we speak. So the first product I'm going to talk to you about today is our new Zig and Floater hook link. It's called the Zig Wire and it's available in 14 and a 16 pound. The 14 being a 0.28 and the 16 a 0.30. Now it is called Zig Wire, but that is by no means a reflection of this product. It is one of the most super supple and silkiest hook links you can get your hands on when it comes to your Zig and Floater fishing. Now a few key elements to this hook link that we have worked on over and over again, redeveloping this product to get it exactly how we wanted it. The first being the suppleness and the silkiness of the actual monofilament. Now, there's a couple of reasons that we wanted to make sure that the hook link was super silky, and that's sediment buildup being the number one. When your rods are out in the water for a period of time, you can get build up of sediment onto your hook links. Obviously, if you're fishing up in the layers, that's something that you would really like to try and avoid because you need it to be as inconspicuous as possible. By making this product super silky, what we're trying to do here is minimize the amount of sediment that can cling to the hook link. So not only making the hook link silky is aiding us with the amount of sediment that's sticking to the material, but it also rolls into your knot tie-in. So when you're working with the Zig Wire and you're tying your knots, don't have to be as meticulous with this material. It has got a little bit of give in it, and you will find that you won't get them stretched out bits at the top of your knots. Another key element of the Zig Wire is its buoyancy. Now, as I touched on before, it is a Zig and Floater hook link. Now, buoyancy doesn't tend to matter too much with your zigs, especially with our zig bugs, because they are 100% foam, super buoyant even when you've soaked them in liquids. But when it comes to surface fishing, what you don't want is hook link material that's going to droop at either end of the hook link or even in the middle, because that will put fish off that are feeding in and around your hook bait. So we redeveloped this hook link over and over again until we was happy with it, and let me tell you, it's as close to neutral buoyancy floating monofilament as you can get it. So the last couple of points to touch on about the Zig Wire is number one, the low vis. Of course, that's something that you really need to strive for when you're zig fishing or surface fishing. You want it as inconspicuous as possible. You don't want the carp to be seeing it and spooking off of it. So this stuff is ultra low vis. The last is the strength. Now you can actually play fish with knots in this hook link. I'm not going to recommend it, but it has been known on test that after landing a fish and inspection of the hook link, the guys have noticed a couple of knots in it and it has actually managed to land a fish. So it is incredibly strong, especially in the 16 pound 0.30. If you're zig fishing in and around weed beds, you may want that little bit of extra toughness behind you in your hook link. When you combine all them features with the fact that this hook link has got a small degree of stretch, it just makes playing fish a dream. When you're playing them on light rods or on stiff rods for that matter, if you are whacking zigs at a long range, you need that little bit of spring in your hook link that will aid you in landing the fish and you not suffering hook balls at the end of the day. The Zig Wire comes supplied in 100 metre spools, so not only is it good for making up your zig hook links or your surfer hook links, but you can also spool up your surface reels with it as well. And nice little feature, it's got a line clip on the back so it don't unwind in your pouch. So moving on to our next product, and this one I'm a little bit sad for it to be released because I'm going to lose the edge that I've had over the past year, and that is our Zig Bugger liners in a night glow green version. Now let me tell you, these little gems have put some serious fish on the bank over the past year in testing from some serious waters when the going's been tough. Now they're exactly the same as our original Zig Bugger liners. They feature that rigid material that keeps the curve. You've got the double ring on the back so you can still tie off your naturals, whether it be your maggots or your worms. But these ones you can charge up with a head torch. They will give you an intense glow for around 25 to 30 minutes, super intense, and then they will gradually leak out for about 6 to 7 hours. It will depend on temperature of the water as to how long they glow for, but generally I've just been reeling in at midnight, flipping them back up with a head torch, and away you go. Now, these are a serious edge when it comes to zig fishing at night. Zig fishing generally is based on sight. Obviously, some people flavour their foam, but with zigs, generally it's on sight. So if you can blip one up and charge it so it's glowing green, and you put that out at night in the dark, it 100% definitely gives you an edge on sight fishing. We all know carp are curious fish. They will come and inspect stuff, and if they're swimming along and they bump into a little glowing green bug, they're going to come and have a look at it. And I can tell you now, your chances of catching on the zigs at night will be greatly increased using the Zig bugger liners in a night glow green. Last but not least, the final product in the launch as of today is our Zig Loader tools in a packs of 3, obviously branded yellow. It's something that we got asked for from our team. They're continuously losing them, so they wanted them supplied in a pack of 3. They are a yellow colour, so you ain't got to be fiddling around trying to find them. And not only do they fit our Zig bugs and our Zig foam from our kits, but they also fit any other foam and bug on the market. So that wraps up our early spring launch for the end of April. Keep your eyes on our socials over the coming months because we've got plenty more coming.